Hello, Kasari. Kasari, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. Thanks. And you?
Fine, too. Welcome, Kasari. So, Kasari, tell me, Kasari, how was your day today?
It was busy.
Busy, too. Okay. Why, Kasari? Why busy? Many pendings, much work. I don't know.
Just much pendings.
Many pendings. Many
Many
pendings.
pendings. Yes.
All right, Kasari. Kasari, what time did you start working today?
At 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, Kasari. Kasari, and what about yesterday? Yesterday, you told me that you were going to continue working.
Just
Okay. What time did you stop yesterday?
at 6, I think.
Very good, Quetzali. Very good. Quetzali, and tell me, Quetzali, what did you have for dinner yesterday?
I ate uh, a piece of bread and coffee.
Okay, light. And what about for today's lunch, Quetzali? What did you have for today's lunch?
I ate enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Very good. Good, Quetzali. Good. Quetzali, and what is the weather like today there in your area?
It's cold and windy.
Windy, okay. Has any rained?
Not yet.
Not yet. Very good, Quetzali. Very good. Okay, Quetzali, I'm going to share the board with you there on WhatsApp, okay?
Okay.
And let's continue. And I think that today we will finish with the review of Unit 12. Okay, there it goes. So it says, yesterday we stopped here, okay, in the news, which was really great activity. And continue here. It says, news travels fast. It says, complete conversation with expressions in the box. Use expression only once. For example, did I tell you? Did you hear about? Guess what? Have you heard? You know what? For example, I will read. It says, Don, have you heard the news about Henry? No, what happened to him? Well, he goes mountain biking, right? Yes, I can see him on his bike a lot. Well, he went out biking yesterday and he was in the mountains during that big thunderstorm in the afternoon. He had to sit under a tree to avoid the lightning. Under a tree? That's really dangerous. It is? Oh, yeah. Those golfers who were hit by lightning under a tree? No, oh, that's awful. Yeah, they were taken to the hospital and everything, but amazingly, they were okay. I was lucky. By the way, about my car, the roof was damaged in that storm too. It was hit by the hailstones. So I think it's super easy to study, okay? Please complete them with these
Okay.
questions. Very good. Very good. Good, que sale. Okay. I said, I am Don, you are Nadia. It says, have you heard the news about Henry?
No, what happened to him?
Well, did you hear about he goes mountain biking, right?
Yes, I've seen him on his bike a lot.
Well, he went out biking yesterday, and guess what? He was in the mountains during the big thunderstorm in the afternoon. He had to sit under a tree to avoid the lightning.
Under a tree? You know what? That's really dangerous.
It is?
Oh yeah, did I tell you those golfers who were hit by lightning under a tree?
No, that's awful.
Yeah, they were taken to the hospital and everything, but amazingly, they were okay.
That was lucky. By the way, you know about my car? The roof was damaged in the storm too. It was hit by the hailstones. Good, Casari. He says about you. He says, could I send it introducing some news used through information? For example, we have the prompts. Good news about a friend. You know my friend Colin? She got a new laptop for her birthday. Fun news about yourself. Bad news about a local sport team. News about the local weather. Interesting news about your favorite actor or singer. News about a family member. News about another city. Okay.
Okay,
Here, good news about a new friend. You know my friend Colin? Very good. Well, here I will say like this. Okay, for this one, I will say she is too. Wait, no, it's too small. Look at this. In order to use the expressions that we have up and to use the passive voice, I will say something like this. Okay, she was a laptop. You say a laptop was given to her. Okay, for her birthday. Something like that. Okay, because here is just the simple past. Okay, but let's practice. Okay, the expressions that we have here on top and a sentence in the passive voice.
okay,
Passive voice. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Very good. entonces,
Ajá.
Mhm. Very good. Very good. Excellent, Sally. I will read the phrase. It says, "You know my friend Colleen? A laptop was given to her for her birthday."
Guess what? A new course was finished by me.
Very good. They tell you a local sport team was defeated by a rival team. Good.
You know about Hurricane John? Guerrero was damaged by a hurricane named John.
Very good. Have you heard about Winona Ryder lately? The movie Beetlejuice 2 was starred by her.
You know what? A stray cat was adopted by my cousin.
Good. Guess what? A new telebus line was built to the state of Mexico. Good, Casali. Okay, Casali. The funny thing was, yes, second the best way to complete each sentence. For example, I lost my bag last week, and then I found it outside my dorm room. The funny thing was, nothing was stolen. Thieves broke into my car last week, and the worst thing was, they took my favorite bag. The inside of the car was completely cleaned. Some neighbors of ours got married last month, and the weird thing is, they didn't tell anyone about it. We all had a great time. We had a great weekend at the beach. The best thing was, the water was so warm, it rained. That movie was incredible. The only thing was, the ending was the best, the ending was disappointing. We went out for dinner last night, and the food was terrible. The other thing was, the waiters were helpful, it was really expensive. Okay, so would you please mark down, please, the correct options, please?
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Good, Casali. Very good. Okay, I will read the phrases. I lost my bag last week, and then I found it outside my dorm room. The funny thing was, nothing was stolen.
Thieves broke into my car last week, and the worst thing was they took my favorite bag.
Some neighbors of ours got married last month, and the weird thing is, they didn't tell anyone about it.
We had a great weekend at the beach. The best thing was the water was so warm.
Very good. That movie was incredible. The only thing was, the ending was disappointing.
We went out for dinner last night, and the food was terrible. The other thing, it was really expensive.
Very good. Good, Casali. Obviously, it says the whole story is complete conversations with the expressions in the box. And we have, did they tell you? Did you hear? The best thing is, the funny thing is, for example, did you hear about the new vacation schedule? No, I didn't. What about it? We get an extra week of vacation. Great. The extra week is in February. That means we can plan a nice long ski vacation. There was a small fire at the school yesterday. Really? Where? It was in the science lab. Some students were doing an experiment and it exploded. I hope no one was hurt. Everything is fine. The students all got A's. Okay, can you please do it, do it, please? Very good.
Okay.
Excellent, Sally. Very good. Okay, I am letter A. You are letter B. Okay. Did you hear about the new vacation schedule?
No, I didn't. What about it?
We get an extra week of vacation.
Great.
The best thing is the extra week is in February. That means we can plan a nice long ski vacation. Did I tell you there was a small fire at school yesterday?
Really? Where?
It was in the science lab. Some students were doing an experiment and it exploded.
I hope no one was hurt.
Everyone is fine. The funny thing is the students all got A's. Organized here says only the news that interests you. It says read the article. Which news sources do young people use? For example, it says changing sources of news. It says far fewer people, especially the young, get their news from the usual news sources, either print or television. According to the most recent surveys, instead, they are getting news from online sources and social networking sites using their cell phones, tablets, and other mobile devices. In just 2 years, the number of people who get news from social networks doubled. And now, about a third of young readers get their news this way. Although half of all Americans still watch TV to keep up with events, only 28% of people between the ages of 18 and 29 do so. Because these use
This use of social networks for news can be seen in Europe also. 1 in 5 people in the United Kingdom and 43% of young people get their news from the most popular social networking and microblogging sites. According to a recent study in Spain, three-quarters of the people between the ages of 16 and 30 got their news from a social networking site as compared to only 28 from newspapers.
very good. The addition of these news channels may contribute to news fatigue or a feeling of being overloaded with news. A study that was conducted by the University of Texas found that the way we get the news affect whether we feel information overload. People who got their news from computers and tablets were much more likely to feel overloaded, while people who got their news on TV or read it on their cell phone were less likely to experience this. Because the study showed
The study showed that reading the same news on a computer was felt to be more tiring than reading it on a phone, perhaps because options seem more limited on a phone and some more manageable.
manageable, manageable,
Manageable.
manageable.
Okay.
Good,
People on computers and tablets usually see many more links than people who use phone apps.
very good. So the next news organizations
News organizations have adapted their news presentation style to try to prevent or reduce news fatigue. Some provide news in three forms: breaking headlines, short present stories, and links to longer stories. By cutting down the number of headlines updates, they also hope to reduce news fatigue.
exactly. Good, Casali. Casali, have you ever suffered from this, Casali, news fatigue? Have you ever experienced
Mm,
that? Me
I
never.
I don't like seeing
It's true. It's true.
news on TV because they have too many information in
Too much.
some
Too much information.
much.
They
I
have
just
too much information.
in 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 some minutes.
Very good. It's true. It's true. It's true. Okay. All right, it says, read the article again. It says, seek the best alternatives to complete the sentences. For example, it says, the author suggests in the article that young people and older people often get their news from different sources. One news source that is growing in popularity is microblogging sites, television news. 3 out of 4 young people get their news from social networks in Spain, the United States. People who get their news on computers are more likely to be overloaded than if they get their news on tablets or smartphones. One way that people get news fatigue is by reading too many headline updates, longer stories. Okay, so please, Mark, please the correct options, please.
Yes.
Very good. Excellent study. Very good. Okay, I will read the pieces. The author suggests in the article that young people and older people often get the news from different sources. That's number two.
One news source. that is growing in popularity is micro microblogging sites.
Microblogging sites. Good. There, uh, 3 out of 4 young people get their news from social networks in Spain.
People who get their news on computer are more likely to be overloaded than if they get their news on smartphones.
Very good. One way that people get news fatigue is by reading too many headline updates. Excellent, Casali. Very good. Okay, so I think that we have reached the end of the work activities for Unit 12. Okay, let's continue with this, Casali. Okay, look at this. I hate this. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, this one, Casali. Okay, here, Casali. Okay, it says past simple passive. It says one complete, and it says with the verbs in brackets. Life in the 19th century in Britain. Lamps and candles, okay, for light, because there was no electricity. A coach instead of a car to move from place to place. By the 1860s, bicycles along with horses. A simple small house by a poor family. Luxurious palaces by wealthy, okay, aristocratic families. Top hats and suits with tails, okay, by men in cities. A dress to hide woman's leg. For example, lamps and candles, okay, super easy, were were used for light because there was no electricity. Okay, sorry. You please continue sir, with the others, please. Very good. Just please write the correct answer. Sorry. Don't copy all. Okay. Just write the correct answer. For example, this is, for example, I would say, this is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5. This is 6. And this is 7. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Don't teacher.
Oh, I guess sorry. For example, what about number 2? Can you repeat for me? A coach.
A coach instead of a car
Good.
was bought to
Very good.
move from
Okay.
place to place
Very good. Number 3. By
by the 80 six,
60s. 60s.
60s.
Good.
Bicycles
Good.
were ride along with horses.
Written.
Ah,
Wow.
read.
Right, wrote, written. Right,
Uh,
wrote, written. Very good. Okay. Okay. Simple.
a simple small house was built by a poor family.
Very good. Okay. Luxury places.
Luxurious palaces
Sorry, palaces. Yes.
were owned
Very good.
by wealthy aristocratic families.
Very good. Top hats.
Top hats and suits with tails
Very good.
were worn
Were worn.
okay,
Were worn. Were worn. Good.
by men in cities.
Very good. Address.
A dress was designed
Very good.
to hide woman's leg.
Very good, Sally. Okay, now let's start with the next, which is for number eight. Eight, number nine, okay, 10, 11, okay, and 12. Okay, for example, it says, genes from well-off families, okay, educate at home. Casali, what do you think, Casali, is well-off?
Eh,
Well-off. What do you think, Casali?
like ricas o
Very good.
bien
Rich.
establecidas.
It's like the rich, wealthy, no? Good. It says boys from rich families, okay, to public schools. A child from a poor family to work. Rapid changes about in everyday life by industrialization bring a huge demand for goods and services create. Okay, thank you. Please continue, please. Very good.
Yes. Don't teacher.
Excellent, Casali. What am I, Casali? Gears?
Girls from well-off families were educated at home.
Exactly. We're educated at home. Good. Boys?
Boys from rich families were sent to
Very,
public schools.
very good. A child?
A child from a poor family was forced to work.
Very good. Was forced to work. Good, Casali. Rapid changes
Rapid changes were brought,
were proud.
brought
Proud, okay.
about in everyday life by industrialization.
Good. A huge demand.
A huge demand for goods and services was created.
Very good. Was created. Good, Casali. Excellent, Casali. Very good. Okay. Okay, Casali. As I said previously, we have reached the end of book three. Okay. And
Okay.
obviously, we need to take the examination. As you know, the examination is going to take in two parts, Casali. One, which is the written exam, and the second, which is the oral examination. How, better, actually, when When are you planning, say, to take your written examination? Tomorrow or next week?
Uh, I think next week is okay.
Next week. Okay. 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 And what day, Casali?
Mm, I prefer on Monday.
Okay. Okay.
Monday, please.
Okay, Casali. Monday. Okay. So listen, I'm going to write some piece of homework for you for tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'm going to share with you. Okay. Use
Okay.
the simple past passive in all forms. Okay. Belt. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to share it. Okay. And okay, that's going to be for tomorrow. I think this activity is easy for you, so you shouldn't have any troubles with it. Look at this. And okay, I'm going to share it on a file. Very good. Good. Yes, Ali, and when you finish your degree, obviously your thesis and all the things that you have to do to get your degree, what is your plan, Casali?
Uh,
Have you changed your mind?
well, I I want to talk about that with you.
All right.
Uh, well, I'm changing uh, work,
Okay. Oh, really, Casali?
uh, more or less. Well,
More or
they
less. Okay.
offer me
Yes.
a different job, but it's more hours, so I'm preparing and I don't have the same time as
Okay, okay.
before.
What is your schedule going to be?
Well, it's really difficult to me.
Or no schedule?
No, but my mom want to take English classes for school, so
Okay, okay,
she
good.
can. Well, I can go, and they come to English class.
Okay, okay. So you're going to stop your classes, okay,
Yes,
and then your mom is going to be the new student.
yes.
Excellent.
Well, for now, it's really difficult to me to uh, try to schedule anytime, even to uh, yes, just relax and get time for me.
Okay,
So for now, I'm leaving, but my mom want to take classes, and I want to know about um, pricing and times and
okay,
all
okay.
about that.
Why don't you send the best schedule for her?
Well, she's studying online, so she
Okay.
have more time than me. So
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know.
Okay, so I like to say, if she say, well, okay, I would like to keep the same schedule as you. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
But the question is that a good schedule for her?
I don't know really in
Okay,
this moment, but if you have a more schedule time,
okay,
I can ask her.
okay, okay, very good. Okay, okay. So that is option one. Okay, option two, I need to check my agenda because
Yes.
it's very tight. But like I said, for sure, I will tell you about that tomorrow. Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Cassandra. So
Uh, yes.
yes, okay. This is the homework. Okay, it says create the quantity tax, the museum artifact, tax review. Imagine you're a museum's curator who has just received a museum's artifact. Write a short story, 150 to 200 words, using the simple past passive voice to describe how the artifact was discovered, brought to the museum, and what was learned from it. Instructions. Set the scene. Okay, begin with a brief introduction of the artifact. What does it look like? Where was it found? Discovery. Describe how the artifact was discovered. Use the passive voice. For example, the artifact was found in an ancient temple. Transportation. Explain how it was brought to the museum. Use passive structure like it was transported by a team of archaeologists. Exhibition. Conclude your story by stating how it was displayed in the museum and what visitors will learn from it. Use sentences like the artifact was admired by many visitors. Here were some examples. Okay, the ancient scroll was uncovered during an excavation. It was really cleaned, okay, and restored for display. Many questions were raised about its origin. Tips: focus on using the simple past passive in all sentences. Well, in most, I would say in most of the sentences. Be creative. Think about the story, history, and significance of the artifact. Okay,
Okay.
saying very
Yes.
great. That will be for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, Casali, so let me think about, let me analyze my schedule because as I said before, it's tight. But
Yes.
but tomorrow I hope I can offer option one and option two at least.
Yes. And the option three is my this schedule.
Yes.
Okay.
And well,
Or
option one is schedule. Okay.
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 Yes.
Option two is, I don't know, a different schedule, but I need to figure it out. Okay.
Yes. It's
Okay. Okay.
it's okay. And about the pricing.
I think let's say about the same, Casali. Okay.
Okay.
The
Yes.
same as you. Okay. You are one of my top students, so I wouldn't mind keeping the same. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you,
Okay,
teacher.
Casali. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, Casali. Thank you. Take
See
care. Thank you
you.
very much. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.